The jungle floor was a mess of tangled roots and damp earth. We were deep in a remote South American village, far from any road, building a new school. I watched a young boy, no older than 10, carry a plank of wood almost as big as he was, his eyes full of determination. He wasn't just building a school, he was building his future. That moment stuck with me more than any mountain I've climbed. This is the real heart of adventure. Sometimes the greatest journeys are about connecting with people, not conquering peaks. Volunteering while you travel turns a simple trip into a mission. It transforms you from a tourist into a true part of the world. You learn the strength of the human spirit in shared smiles after a long day's work. These moments test and build you, showing what really matters. It's not about the gear or the places you visit. It's about the impact you leave and the connections you forge. This is the ultimate adventure. It challenges your heart more than your body. It's a journey that takes you deeper into what it means to be human. By helping others find their strength, you discover your own. This kind of travel leaves a mark on your soul, a memory of purpose that lasts long after you return home. It's a story worth telling. What drives someone to travel and volunteer? It's the desire to connect and be part of something bigger. In our noisy world, volunteering gives you a clear mission. You're not just seeing new places, you're experiencing them deeply. You become an active participant in a community's life. There's a powerful urge to give back, especially when you realize how fortunate you are. Seeing need firsthand is a call to action. Answering that call is a way to show gratitude and share your strengths. For many, it's also about the adventure of learning. True adventure is about pushing your boundaries and discovering what you're made of. Volunteering abroad forces you to adapt and grow in unexpected ways. You learn about culture from the inside, not from a guidebook. You pick up practical skills, new languages, and creative ways to communicate. This kind of learning builds resilience that lasts a lifetime. People volunteer because it gives their journey meaning. A mission adds purpose that sightseeing alone can't provide. You return home with stories of connection and a new perspective. You've made a tangible difference, however small. That feeling is more valuable than any souvenir. Teaching is one of the most powerful ways to make a difference. Imagine standing before a classroom of eager faces, children who see education as their path to a better future. When you volunteer to teach, you're not just sharing facts, you're sharing hope. You become a mentor and a source of inspiration. The work may be simple, but the impact is huge. You might help a child read their first words or teach basic English that opens doors. What matters most is the connection you make. You show these kids that someone from far away believes in them. That belief can ignite a lifelong spark. You don't need to be a professional teacher. Just bring patience, enthusiasm, and a willingness to share. Your encouragement builds confidence and breaks down barriers. You'll learn as much as you teach, discovering new ways to communicate and new perspectives. This two-way street of learning is incredibly rewarding. The knowledge you share will be passed down for generations. You're planting seeds that will grow long after you're gone. Our planet's animals are in danger, from elephants in Thailand to sea turtles in Costa Rica. Volunteering with wildlife is a call to our wild hearts. You might work at a rescue center, caring for injured or orphaned animals. The work is tough but real. You're on the front lines, providing comfort to creatures who can't speak for themselves. Tasks range from feeding baby monkeys to cleaning enclosures. Some projects involve releasing rehabilitated animals back into the wild, a moment of pure emotion. You're giving an animal a second chance at life. This work connects you deeply to the natural world. You learn about ecosystems and the threats wildlife faces. It gives you respect for the resilience and beauty of these creatures. You start to see the world through their eyes. Their survival is linked to ours. Working with animals teaches compassion and responsibility. Building trust with them requires patience and gentleness. It's not for the faint of heart, but the reward is immense. You're defending the defenseless and fighting for our planet's biodiversity. It's a noble mission and a true adventure for the soul. There's a special satisfaction in building something with your own hands. Imagine building a home for a family or a clean water system for a village. This is community development volunteering, providing the foundations for people to thrive. The work is hard and physical, but your spirit soars. You create something real that changes lives. You work side by side with locals and volunteers from around the world. Language barriers fade when you share a common goal. You build friendships forged in effort and respect. You're not just building structures, you're building bridges between cultures. The impact is immediate and lasting: shelter, clean water, education. You see the difference you make every day. This is concrete proof that your actions matter. You return home with a new appreciation for the simple things. You've helped build a stronger community and a stronger you. Volunteering abroad is the ultimate classroom. The lessons you learn aren't in any book. They're etched into your memory. You gain practical skills: construction, gardening, animal care. Even more valuable are the soft skills: leadership, problem solving, teamwork. Living and working in a community gives you a new perspective. You learn about traditions, values, and real life, not the version in travel brochures. This experience breaks down stereotypes and builds empathy. You start to see the common humanity that connects us all. The friendships you make are some of the strongest you'll ever have. You're bonded by shared purpose and challenges. These connections broaden your horizons and create a global network. Perhaps the most important lesson is about yourself. Volunteering pushes you outside your comfort zone and tests your limits. You discover strength and resilience you never knew you had. You return home wiser, more confident, and more compassionate. This transformation is the greatest reward. Every adventure has its challenges, and volunteering abroad is no different. You might face intense heat, humidity, or basic living conditions. Adapting teaches you to appreciate life's simple comforts. There's also the emotional challenge: being far from home, feeling homesick, or experiencing culture shock. It's natural to feel like an outsider at first. Sometimes the scale of problems can feel overwhelming. Remember, you're there to help, not to solve everything. Communication can be tough if you don't speak the language. You'll learn to connect through gestures, smiles, and patience. This makes you a better listener and a more creative communicator. Don't let language barriers hold you back. Manage your expectations. You won't save the world in a few weeks. Change is slow, but your small contribution matters. Sometimes, just showing up and caring is the biggest impact. The real challenge is to stay positive and humble. Facing these challenges is what makes the experience transformative. That's how you grow. Preparation is key to a successful volunteering mission. Start by researching and choosing a reputable organization with strong community ties. Make sure their values align with yours and read reviews from past volunteers. Once you've chosen a project, prepare physically and mentally. Get a health checkup and necessary vaccinations. Pack a first aid kit and any personal medications. Get in shape if your project involves manual labor. Learn about the local culture and a few basic phrases in the language. Pack smart, bring durable clothes, sturdy boots, layers, sun protection, and a reusable water bottle. A headlamp is handy for places with limited electricity. Pack light, but make sure every item has a purpose. Prepare your finances and documents. Valid passport, visas, copies of important papers. Inform your bank you'll be abroad and plan how to access money. Taking care of these details lets you focus on your mission. Good preparation sets you up for success. It allows you to be an effective volunteer from day one. The more prepared you are, the more you can give, and the more you'll get in return. The world is full of incredible journeys, but the greatest adventure connects you to the heart of humanity. Volunteering while you travel is a chance to make a real, lasting difference. It's a mission that will challenge and change you. The stories you'll tell won't just be about sights. They'll be about people, community, and lives touched. These are the moments that make life meaningful. You have the strength and heart to do this. Don't ever think you have nothing to offer. Your presence alone brings hope. Every person can make a difference. The journey begins with a single decision: to say yes and step up. Make your travels count for something more. On your next journey, find a cause that speaks to you. Take that leap of faith. The world is waiting. Your greatest adventure is out there, ready to be lived. Go out and make a difference. Your adventure awaits. Go and meet it.